Hello YouTube! So you're into dark stuff, or was it just a random coincidence that you stumbled upon just this very video? Either if you are very much welcome. Today I will show you a build which I find to be very nice to play with in either Hotjoin 5v5 or Hotjoin 8v8. I have tried it out in a few tournament matches, however it sort of messes up the overall utility slash trait line spec, since when you're in a tournament party your teammate sort of relies on that you as a Necro bring Signet of Undeath. So I'd say this build is more designed for Hotjoin. First off, my runes and sigils. I've gone full nightmare, mostly for the condition duration, which is, as you can see, 10%, and 183 plus condition damage, of course. And when it comes to the last rune though, the 6-1, the 5% chance to cause fear for 1 second when hit, cooldown 90 seconds. It's up to you. I've got 2 energy runes, one on my Scepter and one on my staff. On my offhand I've got a rune of corruption. Amulet is the Carrion amulet with the Carrion jewel. And to go back to weapons, as you noticed I have a focus in my offhand instead of a dagger. But again, you can go with dagger if you feel like it. That's because I really fancy the number 5 skill, Spinal Shivers. The descriptions here is a bit off, but what it really does is it removes 3 boons and adds shield for 5 seconds. Number 4, Reaper's Touch is also very nice. Grants a bit of life force, gives regeneration to allies, and what's cool about it is that it can focus all the stacks of vulnerability on one target if he or she is alone. I'm not going to go into much further, let's go to the utility skills. See, I have the Consume Conditions, got the Well of Suffering, Well of Corruption, converting boons on foes into conditions, very nice. If you've seen my other video, if you haven't, please check it out. Summon Flesh Rune can be quite good, I often use it. Other than that, I use the Spectral Armor, mostly as another stun breaker. Elite, of course, you all know it, the Summon Flesh Golem, and I really like it because of the knockdown, but again, you can choose whatever you like. You can go with Plague for the AoE bind, and the poison, of course, or the Stability Stomp or Res. Anyway, let's go on to traits. As you see, we have 30-30-10, and those of you who have played Necro before probably recognize this as a power build. And you might know by now that this is sort of a hybrid. 30 in Spite, we have number 2, which is Spiteful Talisman. Focus skills which are 20% faster and have increased range. What people otherwise seem to use is Signet Mastery when they're in tournaments because of the Signet of Undeath. Again, this is a Hotjoin based build, so really I've chosen this one instead. Then you got number 10, Shield of Death. Cast Spinal Shivers on a foe when they hit 25% health, it's very good. Some people tend to use Spiteful Marks instead. I mean, it's also good, marks do 10% more damage, it's up to you again. And Thrown Master 12, Close to Death, increased damage by 20% to enemies below 50% health. We have 30 in Curses, number 6 Terror, number 4 Weakening Shroud, number 9 Focus Rituals, and we have 10 in Death Magic, lastly number 2 Greater Marks.